Airplane mode. Okay, finally, it's as if the liberation and the freedom of Biafra and Africa at large is at hand. Because why? Because we've seen what Israel and America are saying. They are saying, no to terrorism. They are saying no to being oppressed by, bandits and, the bad leaders that we have in Nigeria and Africa. And at the same time, we see what's happening as regards even to, the KATSINA government wanting to reintegrate 70, bandits again to the community there in KATSINA. A lot of people are saying, why is it that the KATSINA government and Nigeria government are trying to endanger the lives of Christians and farmers in KATSINA? They say this is part of the peace deal that they had with the government. What is your take as regards the outside youth?
Why having peace deal with bandits? Could you make peace with terrorists? If you release 70 bandits, it means dead bodies of 70 Christians, 70 farmers, all over Sokoto farmland, all over Southwest farmland, all over Southeast, and even KATSINA. Why making peace with bandits? Is that tenable? Is that in Nigeria constitution? The governor of KATSINA should raise it up that Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, they will actually orchestrate a military operation more perfected than what happened in Venezuela. They should come and take away KATSINA governor. He's a bandit. Why making peace with bandits trying to release? They are about to release them.
Do you not think that's the only possible solution?
It's uncalled for that our political leaders don't do what is needful. What they do is what Nigerians hate. Look at all the youths in houses. They are unemployed. They are not educated. Generations of the youth in the north have been wasted for many decades. Useless generations, orchestrated not by poverty but by the kind of system they found themselves there. All the elites in the north, they have their families, their children located in the UK, in America. While look at the locals, the children of the common man in the north are suffering, uneducated and poorly tutored, morally and otherwise. While the children of all the political elites in the north are the ones attending most of the higher institutions, private universities and federal universities, and most of them, their children are right now going to school in America and Canada. We are seeing things that actually baffle humanity in this country called Nigeria. The Fulani Janjaweeds over the years lured their Hausa hosts into believing that it's all about Quran, that life is all about Allah, and life is all about Muhammad, and so on and so forth. Telling them and educating them to turn their back on Western civilization. That is, they should not go to school, they should not watch television, they should not even involve themselves in modern skill acquisition of, building software, studying softwares, reading IT, and so on and so forth. These Fulani elites are too wicked. They are very, very wicked, enemies of humanity. And today, look at what they have subjected the Hausa youth to. The entire Hausa youth, the generations of these youths in the north are wasted for nothing. As a result of archaic religion, Islam. I'm telling you, I have to pause here until when I come tomorrow, we should actually, give you good information about what is going on in the northern Nigeria, southeast and southwest. Thank you so much. Subscribe from my YouTube channel, like, hit notification bell, come down to comment section and speak with me. Share among all your WhatsApp contacts, even your Facebook contacts. Thank you so much for listening. I remain Mr. Raf Tresvant, your best man. Be it that Nigerian nation has allowed some governors, excesses like the one of KATSINA, the one of Zamfara. These are most of the governors and northern elites that are supporting bandits in the northwest. And you can see reintegrating 70 bandits into Nigerian system might occur. Nigerian military, even reintegrating them into Nigerian military to mess our Nigerian army up. You see how released good numbers of bandits before were reintegrated into Nigerian military, and all of a sudden they turn against our army, start laying ambush, revealing most of the classified documents, documents and information to the bandits and the Boko Haram. I mean, in the past. Why should all this, nonsense be occurring and reoccurring in our political system in Nigeria. 70 bandits to be released, free of charge. These are people that have been paying, unaliving and causing people demise in their large numbers in the northeast and northwest and corner, even in the mid-belt. I'm telling you, it is better you negotiate with people like Sunday Igboho. It is better you negotiate with people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These people are agitating for peace, and they have made their position clear in Nigeria. This is what we want. This is what we don't want. Like most of the human rights activists, Omoyele Sowore is asking for revolution. Revolution is a total change in government, a change that will bring information technology into being among Nigerian youths, a change that will at least, bring peace, good governance, modern science and technology, advancement into youth development, skill acquisition, building of employmental institutions, employ the youth, bring employment into our system so that there will be nothing like societal crimes. See, we are facing various criminalities in the community because we lack development. There are no developmental infrastructures in Nigeria. What they develop in Nigeria is political structures to rig elections, political structures to steal money into their various offshore accounts. And look at how the North is boiling up right now. North is boiling up because the youth, the Hausa youths, they are all in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has turned Kanu prison, Kanu state into another tourism attraction in Nigeria. People from various class, of life, various, areas of life are coming into Sokoto State to witness a man who has actually started the best agitation, group or movement in the world, winning Guinness Book of Record as the best leader of an agitation group, IPOB. So everything in the North right now is turning in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why? The West African economic states, ECOWAS has come. They are reconvening right now, meeting in Australia, in Liberia, in Sierra Leone, meeting in Cote d'Ivoire, in Niger, in the Republic of Benin, meeting in Nigeria to actually go to Sokoto and request why, just to request why Kanu should be incarcerated in the faraway Sokoto prison, whereby he is supposed to be remanded in Kuje prison, Abuja, where the logistics or his transportation to appeal court will be more, easier than in Sokoto State. We are seeing a country whereby American strike, has changed many things. The strike in Sokoto Forest has actually made the spiritual leader of Sokoto Caliphate, Fulani Janjawis, absconding for over 2 weeks now. Nobody has set his eye on Sadana of Sokoto. We've seen the man whose outburst has been on the media platform for over how many years now? I mean, Ahmad Sheikh Gome, the Islamic Muslim cleric that has been challenging America, that has been challenging Nigerian political leadership, that has been challenging Tinubu administration, that has been even wrestling American military strike in Nigeria. For some days now, Gumi has actually deleted all his outbursts, his remarks, his statements, his content on his Facebook page. Why? Because he's felt threatened. He's felt that American nation, American administration, Trump and his military-led, onslaught are coming after him. Gumi has been apprehensive over the weeks, many weeks now, that Israeli IDF, yes, Israeli Defensive Force, they are coming. Israeli Defense Force are coming to pick Gumi. They have made their stance clear that Gumi has been constituting, terrorist, act of terrorism in Nigeria. What about UK? UK is aware that Gumi Sheikh is part of them, and United Kingdom is part of them. They part of forces orchestrating terrorism in Nigeria so that they will be benefiting from our oil, so that they will be easily, at least, stealing our deposit gas in Imo State. That's why United Kingdom abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without playing some consular roles to make sure that Kanu's, illegitimate sentence, imprisonment should be overturned, reversed, and at least set him free. UK is a criminal country. We know we are not using any barometer or telescope to at least examine UK stance on Nigeria woes. Nigerian political leadership started immediately. Britain left Nigeria in 1960. They left and went at the back door, hiding there, thereby remoting Nigeria. Most of the political leaders we have in Nigeria are the errand boys of the British. They are there to steal money, stealing money, remitting it into British, all their offshore in the UK. Look at Umaru Diko, the first Minister of Finance to have absconded into the UK with the then 2 billion naira in 1983. It's like $100 trillion now. Umaru Diko absconded with this huge amount into the UK, and he was later kidnapped back into Nigeria by Brigadier Tunde Diagbon and Muhammadu Buhari, the then military head of military administration or regime. I'm telling you, that kidnap attempt, abduction attempt was unsuccessful because British Metropolitan Police flopped that, let me say, plans, and they actually ostracized him, banned him from coming back to Nigeria. I mean, Umaru Diko, a Fulani man. So what are we saying here? They know the right thing to do, but they won't do it. How could this country, this administration of Buhari, Tinubu, reintegrate 70 bandits into our system, free 70 jailed bandits? What does that amount for? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man that was illegally jailed, a man that was fighting for his people, a man that is actually agitating for the common Nigerians to be liberated of this hardship, this awkward situation of Nigerian citizens. Nobody is asking of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. Nigerian government is planning to release the bandits, which is the reason why we know, and we are still saying that there is bandits, many of them in the upper legislative chamber. There are bandits, many of them in the lower legislative chamber of House of Rep. They are there. They are everywhere. All the public agencies are being managed by the Fulani Janjaweeds, the people that have given birth to insurgents and the act of terrorism in Nigeria. Look at 70 bandits, killers, murderers, arsonists are to be freed from KATSINA prison and they reintegrate into the society. Integrating them back into the society is a mountain that Christians in their large number are going to give up. Very untimely death. They will start to buy people from communities to communities. And this time around, we have seen Benue youths protesting, Hausa youths protesting white youths, Katsina State, Zamfara State, trying to fill 70 bandits, free them from prison and allow them into our system. The Hausa youths are going on rampage. They are protesting against Sadano Soto. They are protesting against the Emir of Kano. They are protesting right now against Sokoto Caliphates. Why? Why is impunity going on and on in Nigeria?